Hi, this is Taryn Lupo. Welcome to Low Country Liberty Report. Today I'm going to be spotlighting activism based on street theater. Now what street theater is basically when you have some sort of political point or some sort of thing you want to say about society, you go out and do a skit in public land. Now, if you know me at all, you probably understand that I think the idea of public land's pretty silly, that we are all forced to pay for land with taxes that we actually don't own. But they try to make it sound like you own it by calling it public. And just an example of that was the guy, Jesse, who went out and did the gardening, the illegal gardening, just to prove a point that you really don't own that land. You're just forced to pay for it, but they like to tell you you do. So street theater is kind of the same idea. You're going out to the public and you're doing something in public that should be allowed if you actually own the property, but of course we all know that you don't own it. And one of these ladies in this next clip get arrested. Now I'm going to start with Liberty Rider Brooke Kelly. What a Liberty Rider is a person that goes around the country to try to promote ideas of freedom and liberty. Now there's a little bit of history of this. There was a guy that was hiking, I think it was in 2004 or 5. I remember he got stopped. Hiking for the Free State Project. He got stopped in West Virginia when he got robbed. He was right by my house, actually. And then there was, the next one was the Walk for Liberty with Will Buchanan. And then there was Michael Morisco, which rode his bicycle all the way to Alcatraz. And, of course, the Motorhome Diary guys, which takes me to Brooke Kelly and Pratt, which are the Lady Liberty Riders. Now, Brooke is mainly, her main form of activism is the street theater. So I'm going to take you to a clip of her. And this one's pretty funny because it was during the bailouts. There was a big rally about bailouts, and she decides to camp out as a homeless person and just basically yells at people to give them money because she wants a bailout. So I'm going to take you to that now.
Are you just sleeping up here?
Yeah, I live here. I don't care. I need a bailout. I need some money. They need to send me a check. I don't even charge as much as AIG.
Okay, just wondering.
Yeah, when you go up there, you tell them to come down here and give me some of your money. Anyway, where were we?
How did you get the idea to ask for a bailout?
Oh, well, I done read in the paper at my friend's house that they had these bailouts where the government's just giving out money and they ain't asking nobody's permission, so they're just handing it out by the trillions, and I thought, great, because I need me some money. And that just sounds like a perfect fit right there. There, now I'm partying. Prettier if I had a little bit more money. I can go to the barber shop. And nobody offered me lunch. What?
You have to go inside the building to demand a bailout.
There's food right there. Nobody done bought me nothing at all.
Are they good for her?
What kind of a city is this anyway? Then I was just living with some friends, but they had those kids with the little snotty noses on them. And I was like, hell no.
Going over to the terrace.
So then I figured I'd just drive around in my car and try to find some place. Here I am.
You can find Brooke and more of her videos at restoretherepublic.com/blog. My next activist is doing a performance to basically demonstrate the dumbing down of America. Now this girl's hardcore. A cop comes to arrest her and she continues to go along with the performance. It is pretty darn funny. Here we go.
ID.
This is the best part.
I'm gonna count to 3.
Just a
1.
second. Come on. I gotta see what
2.
happens.
ID. All right, hit this one. Come here. I want to see some ID. I want to see some ID.
What did she do?
She's impeding the sidewalk. I asked her for identification. She refuses to give it, so therefore she's going away. Y'all want to create this disturbance? Y'all go right ahead. Now this will not happen down here.
Freedom of press!
You got your press. I am a lawful police officer.
Freedom of press!
Children come down here, they use obscene language, they block the sidewalk.
Constitutional law!
Other people have the right to
Hey, get away from the car! Get away from the car!
Hey, you're not allowed to yell. You're not allowed to yell at us. That
We'll come down and help you out.
Hey, get away from the car! Get away from the car!
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
you're not allowed to yell.
No!
You're not allowed to yell at us. That is harassment.
Hey, look at BB Kid.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Can you just tell me who you are, what you're trying to do down here today?
I have to say that girl was pretty funny. I like how the cop was chasing her for the TV. Excellent. Kudos to her. It just goes to show that girl wasn't impeding traffic. It's just cost them nothing better to do. I mean, go arrest real criminals that are creating violent crimes where there's actually a victim. Who was the victim in that? Really? I mean, was somebody hurt because she was watching a fake TV? It was ridiculous. Anyway, I'm going to take you to a couple more cutouts before I go here. As always, it's Terry and Lupo. Good hunting. Enjoy this. The next one is Brooke. Back to Brooke Kelly. This time she's in Detroit. She's dressed as a cheerleader, and she's basically doing activism. I think she's just taunting the cops on this one. And here we go.
So our next stop is Detroit, and interestingly enough, even though it is the car capital of the world, people don't necessarily understand what's going on with all these bailouts.
That's alright, that's okay. I'm gonna beat you anyway! So what do you think about the bailouts for the car companies?
Oh no. I don't know.
Seriously?
I mean, I was okay with it in general.
I didn't shoot no deputy.
This is Terry and Lupo. Until next time, good hunting.
Right there. Quit bugging me. Turn that thing off. Get out of my house. Get out of here. Go on. This is my